My name is Maximus Decimus Meridius, commander of the armies of the North, general of the Felix Legions.
As you know, the original 2000 film starring Russell Crowe and directed by Ridley Scott went on to become an instant classic and solidified Gladiator's place in cinema history. Over the years, there has been talk of a sequel, but plans have never fully materialized. That is, until now. We have recently learned some major updates on Gladiator 2, including a star-studded cast addition that has fans more excited than ever for this project. The one and only Denzel Washington. Denzel joining Gladiator 2. Earlier this week, multiple industry reports broke the news that Denzel is officially joining the Gladiator 2 cast. This marks a monumental signing as the production gains serious momentum. For those who may have missed the initial stories, Deadline Hollywood first reported that Denzel has signed on and entered final negotiations to co-star in director Ridley Scott's sequel to his 2000 Best Picture Oscar winner. Securing an acting titan like Denzel speaks volumes about the script's quality and the grand scope Scott is crafting. The two Hollywood veterans will be reteaming years after collaborating on the 2007 crime drama American Gangster. In that film, Denzel turned in one of the most celebrated performances as mob boss Frank Lucas opposite Russell Crowe's detective character. Their riveting scenes together left fans longing for them to share the screen again. Now, Denzel and Scott will revive their creative partnership, this time bringing the icon into the director's most epic world in Gladiator. Rumors suggest this could be one of Denzel's most substantial roles in years as he sinks his teeth into the expansive ancient Rome universe. This addition has ignited even more enthusiasm about Gladiator 2. Denzel is a Hollywood icon through and through, known for his intense, charismatic performances. He always brings such a powerful on-screen presence. So there is no doubt that he will completely own whatever role he takes on for this hotly anticipated sequel. After months of buzz over rising stars, which would lead the next Gladiator chapter, landing Denzel is a genuine blockbuster level event. Gladiator 2 story details. While concrete plot details are still scarce, Ridley Scott has hinted that Gladiator 2 will be set over 25 years after the 2000 original. We will follow Lucius, now a grown man, stepping into power in his own right. Scott suggests Lucius has had a peaceful and cultural influence on Rome, which could set the table for new threats to emerge. Scott has mentioned wanting to explore more of Lucius's backstory following the events of the first film. We may see glimpses into how Lucius rose from the common child of a slain gladiator to become an emperor. Did he face adversities or opposition from those questioning his lineage? These flashbacks could show Lucius embracing his inner warrior when challenged at a young age. In the present timeline, Lucius could have a prosperous reign for many years, but the sequel may force his leadership into question. Perhaps Denzel Washington's character enters Rome from afar as a rival emperor, looking to expand his reach. Imagine the dramatic gravity of Lucius wrestling with protecting his father's empire, while staring down a formidable invading force led by someone like Denzel. There is also a possibility that Denzel portrays a turncoat general who once fought alongside Maximus, only to betray his comrades years later. This soldier could have harbored bitterness, watching Maximus become a legend as he languished post-battle. With a second chance meeting, imagine this general now scheming to pillage Rome from the inside out for his own selfish gain. Whether through external or internal forces, Gladiator 2 looks poised to see Lucius tested like never before. He will have to muster courage and face the heavy odds, and with someone as massively talented as Denzel Washington likely playing a major antagonist, the intensity will surely be ratcheted up even higher, past Denzel and Ridley Scott collaborations. Before joining forces on Gladiator 2, Denzel and Ridley Scott had worked together once previously. As I touched on briefly earlier, they collaborated 16 years ago in the crime thriller American Gangster. In that film, Scott guided Denzel to one of the most celebrated performances as deceased mob leader Frank Lucas. Denzel disappeared fully into the role in a way only he could, creating an indelible portrait of a cunning, ruthless kingpin. American Gangster ultimately scored widespread critical acclaim, along with a robust box office haul. So, Denzel and Scott clearly formed an effective director-actor chemistry that will now carry over into the Roman Empire era. The appeal of a period piece setting. Part of what makes Denzel Washington's casting so enticing for Gladiator 2 is seeing the dynamic performers inhabit this extensively researched period piece setting. Fans have been eager to see Denzel flex his dramatic chops in a historical fiction sandbox since his work over a decade ago in films like American Gangster and The Great Debaters. Gladiator's detailed and authentic portrayal of 1800s Rome during the rule of Marcus Aurelius provides the perfect backdrop. Paired with Ridley Scott's knack for world-building atmospherics, audiences could witness a truly transformative character evolution from Denzel through the sequel's timeline. Potential action set pieces. While the emotional character drama will surely be compelling, an added dimension of Gladiator 2 lies in potential large-scale action sequences. And with a seasoned veteran like Denzel Washington joining the ranks, fans are eagerly dreaming of the possibilities. Might we see gripping hand-to-hand combat between Denzel and Lucius, or an invading army led into battle by Washington set loose across the Roman plains? The prospects of Denzel at the heart of hard-hitting gladiatorial fights or massive war scenes alone make this casting worth the price of admission for many moviegoers. As one of the most versatile and dynamic actors ever, Washington has embodied protagonists and antagonists of all shades. This leaves the door wide open for casting him in countless directions. Either way, all we know is that pairing screen royalty like Denzel along rising talent like Paul Mescal under Scott's masterful eye has all the makings of an all-timer. The bottom line, masterful talents reunite. At the end of the day though, the bottom line is that two cinematic geniuses are teaming up once again. Denzel Washington, one of the most commanding screen presences we've ever seen, and Ridley Scott, the masterful visionary director behind so many iconic films. Add that duo together for this long-awaited follow-up to one of Scott's most beloved classics. Surround them with rising stars like Barry Keoghan and in-demand Paul Mescal, plus returning favorites like Connie Nielsen. Wow, what more needs to be said? The talent level alone has me all in on Gladiator 2, and we cannot wait to see Denzel leave his mark on the franchise. That is the biggest news on the Megawatt sequel. Denzel Washington is bringing his talents to the world of Gladiator. Share your thoughts with us in the comments down below. Where do you want to see Denzel factor into the story when it picks up years later? As always, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.